What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you how to replace the blower motor resistor on your 08 to 2012 Chevy Malibu. Recently replaced the blower motor because it quit working. Once the new blower was installed, now it doesn't shut off. Did some testing, and from the sounds of it, there's always supposed to be constant power going to the blower motor, but the resistor controls the ground side. It's not supposed to be grounded with the key pulled out. This would literally run with the key out of the car, doors locked, everything. So we're condemning that resistor as shorted out, so we're going to be replacing that today. This one is the auto climate, so there's going to be different resistors if you have the auto climate versus not. I'll put product links in the video description below for the different ones if you want to purchase yours online. Alright, so now the first thing we're going to do is come down here on the passenger side where the feet go, and just kind of grab above the lip of this black panel right here and pull down. You might have to go in stages going across, but it's just going to pop down. It's held in place with these clips. Get that out of the way for now. And now we can see our blower motor resistor right here. I'm going to unplug it by get a lift up on this tab with like a pick or a flathead screwdriver. You might be able to get it with your fingernail. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, this is the 5-pin for the auto climate control. So that's the one we're replacing today. This is held in place with 2 screws. All right, the 2 mounting screws, there's one here and one right here. You can use either a 5.5 millimeter socket or a 7/32. Yes, there is such a thing as a 5.5 mil. All right, as you can see, I'm using 1/4-inch drive ratchet here. You really need that for the tight area, and I recommend pulling the carpet back a bit so you can get onto the screw as straight as possible. Once the 2 screws were removed, my resistor fell right out. If yours does not, just give it a tug. Might be just kind of stuck there. Here's the one I'm using. It was about 150 bucks. Picked it up at local O'Reilly's. Like I said, I'll list a couple of them in the description below. I'm gonna take the new one here and just kind of match it up with the old one. Make sure that they look similar. It is a little different here, but this is aftermarket. This is factory OEM, so there's gonna be some differences, but as long as the mounting points are the same and the connectors are the same, we should be good. So now we're going to take the new one, we're going to install it the same direction the old one was. It should only go one way, and then we're going to reuse the factory screws. When you're tightening the screws, you don't have to go too tight, it just goes into plastic. So basically, as soon as you feel them bottom out and it gets a little snug, you're good. There we are, both screws started. Now we're going to go ahead and cinch them down. The connector ended up facing towards the back of the car, if you're wondering which way you got to install this thing. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a pain in the butt to start these and hold it in place with one hand. I basically was laying on my back, so best of luck. I'll push your carpet back, plug in the resistor, make sure you hear it click, and let's test it. Turn the ignition on. See what happens here. There we go. Now before it wouldn't shut off. Let's see what happens now. Look at that. It works. So odds are if your blower motor went out in one of these cars, it's the resistor that took it out. And each one was about 150 bucks. So unfortunately it's going to cost about 300 to fix. So after making sure the blower and the resistor work, all that's left is to reinstall this panel that we pulled. And you're going to have to get this little slot here has to go over this duct. So you got to kind of fish it that direction, and you have to push it towards the front of the car because that's where it's cut out big enough for it. It's kind of a pain. I recommend tucking the back end up first, and then this corner with the duct. Once you have everything lined up, just push up where the clips are, and it will hold it in place. Should be one in the back as well. I believe there's 3 or 4 of them that hold it up. If this video helped you out, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more videos like this, and please check me out on Facebook at Tony the Truck Guy. Thanks for watching.